Peace, lovelies. Thank you for clicking on this button and watching my videos here. I am very humbly grateful to be in this space and to be able to present this to you at this time. I hope you are all doing wonderful. I hope you are all doing well. And if you are loving what you see on my channel and you are new here, I would love for you to subscribe so you can see more weekly updates on the readings that I do. If you have any love, any feedback, and respective comments, you can go ahead and hit that up down below. If you would like for me to share new or some type of different type of content, you can also hit your suggestions down below as well. I am taking personal readings at this time, and I will be leaving that also at the description box below. So, as what they would all say, like, comment, and subscribe for more weekly updates to the Plant-Based Mommy Chateau YouTube. I am going to get started in our weekly oracle messages, followed up by a mystical goddess tarot, and see what the goddesses of the mystics has to also say to us in message for this week. I start off in prayer. Dear Heavenly Divine Spirit and all the ancestors that walk with me, I thank you for being here with me. Thank you for allowing me to rise in the morning so I could be a great nurturer to myself and to my family. Thank you for allowing me to become a vessel for you so that I can speak your messages clearly and help heal the world in any way that I possibly can, because I am very humble to be your spiritual servant. I am humble to be your spiritual worker, and I am humble to be your spiritual messenger to help bring the message of love, peace, serenity, and protection upon this world. And I ask that you will please guide the cards that is needed to be spoken to for the collective today, and allow me to read the messages 100% clearly so that my following and my content and my YouTube family will understand exactly what is need to be said and exactly what is need to be known that it should be shared upon their lives and will help them in their day to day. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you. Let's get started. What is the energy message for the collective for this week? Starting tomorrow and ending next Saturday. What is the energy message for the collective? What is the energy message for the collective? What is the energy oracle for the collective? What is the energy oracle for the collective? Bottom of the deck, White Witch, be the light. So we have here the Water Guardian, Broken Arrow, Medicine Mother, the Snake, She-Wolf, Direction Guardian, and the Wise One. We're going to start with the Direction Guardian. The Direction Guardian is basically here to let us know that it is time for us to unlock our true potential and go towards the path that we are chosen for through our soul. Not what your parents created you to be, quote unquote. Not what your job created you to be. Not the direction that you think that you belong to through what others are saying, but what is your soul's desire? You know, some of us are locked away into going into an everyday, day-to-day, 9 to 5, and not understanding exactly which direction to go because we feel lost. We feel like we are losing our identity every time we clock into a job. We are not doing what we love, so therefore we have no direction in where we need to really go. This right here is a divine message of understanding to choose your path and choose it wisely. Some of us are meant to be spiritual beings and they don't know exactly which way to go with it. They don't know how to accept it, or they don't know which way or what their calling would be. Or should I say they know what their calling would be, but they don't know how to go forth about it. This is the perfect time to be like the snake and shed old skin. Shed the past, shed your worries, shed your doubts, shed your fears, shed the things that has been told to you that you are supposed to be, and understand the value of who you really are. You have unbound, limitless potential, and you walk this earth to be a part of this earth. You don't walk this earth for the matrix. You don't walk this earth for others. You walk this earth for yourself and for your chosen path. You walk this earth for your ancestors and all of them who is above you, within you. You know exactly what to do, but you don't know how to tap into it. So Spirit is telling you now, once you shed your old ways of thinking, your old ways of acting, your old ways of doing, your old ways of boundaries, and create realistic ones that connects to your soul, you will know exactly which direction to go in. Unleash the wild within. The she-wolf. The she-wolf is the energy of a wild goddess. A goddess who claims her own well-being. A goddess who creates her own way. You see, the moon behind her represents feminine energy. This can pertain to male or female. It is time to connect to that wild woman energy, that wild femininity, that feminine side of yourself that holds that conquerorship, that holds that warrior spirit, the ones that has no limits to her whatsoever. It is time to walk away from the rules that has been created by those who choose to make you be a robot, choose to make you be a follower. Step out of that. You was never created to be a straight line. You was always meant to have a little curve to you. You are the one who created the rabbit hole. You are the one who walked the yellow brick road to Oz. Kansas is long gone, baby. And you know that. You know that it is time for you to understand exactly who and what you are meant to be. Embrace your wild side and be happy. Find your peace. Find your home within your heart. Some of you have not been able to connect to your emotions lately. Some of you feel like it's not right to cry. Some of you feel like it's kind of wrong to feel certain ways and certain things. But the Water Guardian is here to tell you right now, it is okay to connect to your emotions instead of bottling them in. It is okay to connect to your emotions so you won't lash out. It is okay to speak how you feel so you won't go into a trip or a daisy, or you won't be going off on people, cussing people out. You won't be getting all upset and getting all mad because of what you have held in for so long. Don't allow the rage to become you, but allow it to flow through you. It is okay to be spiritual and still cuss a motherfucker out sometimes. It's okay to be spiritual and still cry. It is okay to be peace, love, and light and still tell a bitch how you feel. You're still human and you're still a person with feelings. And we all feel the emotion of anger, resentment. We all feel the emotion of sadness and pain. But be real with yourself. You can be a spiritual person and still be depressed, is what I'm getting at. That's not the goal here at all. And that's where you have to learn how to challenge yourself to dive deep into your emotions and peel back all those layers that has been put upon you for all this time, for all these years, so that you can actually not become a better version of yourself, but become the best version of yourself. And you do it for you, not for anybody else. You do it for you. If you don't have anyone to talk to about this is the perfect time to go within. This is what you're supposed to do in the first place, is go within. Once you go within, you will figure out exactly what you need to do and which path you need to take. When you go within, you understand how to shed your old skin and unleash the wild within. A high little poetry there. The medicine mother speaks today. Honor your inner knowing. What did I just say? Go within. That has been the message. This is going to be the message for 2021. Go within. To find any answers for out, you have to go within. Meditate on it. Go within. Journal to yourself. Go within. Cry to yourself. Go within. When a trigger pops up into your being from something that has happened years ago and you don't understand exactly why that trigger has came back, you ask yourself, take a moment to breathe, think about it, and ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And if I'm about to lash out from a trigger that this person has said, done to me, and they are innocent, do they deserve me lashing out on them? Or do they deserve for me to be calm and explain why what they did or said, which was unintentional, if it was, from them to me, is right? I think that I deserve to explain this to them. They deserve to understand this is a bother for me, instead of me throwing more fire into the flames and making things worse with the altercation and conflict. Take time to be easy with yourself. Give yourself those baby steps. Give yourself that time to think about what exactly you have done to get this far with that trigger, and how to break that. This is how you break a generational curse. Instead of reacting the same cycled way that you would when you first got triggered from this, you react differently. And that's how you break generational curses. Be medicine for yourself. Be your own medicine. And honor your inner knowing. Because only you know how to heal you. Even if the answers haven't come to you yet. You know. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Once again, this is the time for you to look back at the years that you've been through. 16 years ago. Look back these past 16 years and notice your growth. Notice your change. Notice your evolving energy. Notice your ascending energy. Look at how you have came from that. And look at where you are now and how it is bettering yourself. We are ending 20 years plus of pain, hurt, karmic cycles, endings of hell. And we are finally walking into a new era that is going to change our lives in the most predominant, exciting, and most beautiful way. We are entering a new era of life. And it all comes into knowing how to adjust to peace, surrendering to the unknown, and allowing yourself to find that for yourself. Your arrow is now broken, dear warrior. Your arrow is broken. You have won that battle between ego and soul. It is time to embrace the energy of peace. I want to read from the book what the wise one mean. The wise one come out because we are the wise ones. Grow within your current situation. Some of us feel like this year has already started off in a very turbulent way, maybe for some. Others are just accepting what is no longer working for them anymore. This may be discouraging as well as it may be scary, as well as it may be a wonderful time for you. I hope it's a wonderful time because you have to be happy. This is a great time in life. We are going through a worldwide transformation and transition. Yes, the energy may be tense, but the wise one here is telling you to grow within your current situation. You know what no longer holds boundaries for you. So it's time for you to create new ones. You know old systems are falling, so it's time for you to adapt to the new era of systems. We're going to read from the book real quick. What the wise one has to say. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. Long term of what I just told you. It's not working out for you anymore. So it's making you kind of like, what the fuck? But now, because it's not working, that means you have to work out of that and expand it. Expand your mind, expand your reality, expand your actions. Affirm to yourself, I am growing within my current situation, and I am breaking the limitless boundaries. I am breaking the limiting boundaries that I hold dear to myself. I am growing within my expansion and my reality, and I am breaking the limiting boundaries of myself. I just fucked that whole affirmation up. So I'm going to repeat myself one more time, and this will be the final time, and it will be the correct time. See, I'm growing within my reality and my situation, okay? I am expanding and growing out of my current situation. And I am breaking the walls of my limiting boundaries that I have created for myself. I am expanding and growing beyond my current situation. And I am breaking the limiting boundaries that I have created for myself. I am growing and expanding through my current situation, and I am breaking the limiting boundaries that I have created for myself. Ashe. For I am limitless. For I am limitless. For I am limitless. Divine goddesses, please speak to the collective and tell me what I need to know for us all. This is the message for the week. This is the weekly message for the collective. 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 I'm going to try to not make this video so long because I have some more readings to upload. Feminine, the divine feminine, talk to me. Message for the collective for this week. What is the message for the collective for this week? What is the message for the collective for this week? What is the message for the collective for this week? Too many cards came out. Bottom of the deck, Six of C's, pleasure. Ooh, hell yeah. Creative child spark, Palladian star goddess. So first card we have the earth element, Mother Birth. What are you creating this week? What are you wanting to create this week for the rest of this month, or maybe the rest of this year? This is a perfect time to start journaling and manifesting your down plan for your bigger picture. The divine feminine is saying to give birth to your life. And do not be afraid. Seven of Fire. Courage. Be very courageous, Leo. Energies in the building again. We got Virgo energy, Leo energy. We have creative child spark, which is Aries energy here. Be very courageous. Do not be afraid to speak up about your dreams and your desires. Nobody knew what Oprah Winfrey's plans was. They thought that her ideas would have been a failure. And here we are today. President Obama have been rejected several times in life. And once again, he was our president. You know, Tyra Banks, one of the best models in the world today, even though she's retired, was rejected several times. But she had the courage to continue giving birth to what she wanted to do in her life. And she created it. You cannot be afraid when you are stepping out and doing something that you have never done before. But what you have never done before puts you in a place you've never been before. Creative child spark, or child creative spark. Check into your children if you have any. You see how all this pertains to fertility as well, giving birth to a life and having that creative child spark. You see the little girl being courageous with that ferocious lion here. Connect to your childhood self. Connect to your inner childhood self, because that little girl or that little boy is listening to you still every single day. How you speak to yourself, how you think about yourself, and what you do to yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually. You have to always have that childlike energy around you or within you to keep your life in a very sustainable way. It's always so easy to fall into the seriousness of what is given to us in life, but it is at ease when you have an innocent mindset and a creative way of thinking like a child. Think about it. A child has no worries in the world. And even when they fail, they get back up and try it again. Because they are courageous. And they have the courage to do so. They get told no and they do it again to make sure that they wanted to do it, and that's what